Everyone, I am going to share with you a quick tricep weight routine that you can start with to work on your dingle dangle, as it's often called. Now, one thing I want you to be really clear about is when they shake, they're meant to. Okay, muscles aren't meant to be tight all the time. That means you're uptight. But we like to be toned and we like to be strong. Everybody's ability to build muscle is different based upon your age, what you eat, your body type, your metabolism, your routine, so many different things. But this one is really simple, and I still use these exercises in my weight routine. And yeah, there you go. As I mentioned before with shoulders, pressing movements are your foundation to build strength. I do not have a barbell here at home, but I have light dumbbells. So I'm going to show you that way. First off, I'm going to do the press. It's called brain crushers. As a friend of mine that used to train with me called them. On a roller, because it just gives me a little more room. It will actually also challenge your stability, but sorry, I'm not quite ready here, am I? But you can do this flat on the floor, all right? So I am starting with 10-pound dumbbell, and I'm gonna hold it here in my lap as I roll myself back on the roller. Oh, maybe I should just stop here. All right. So the roller is just going to add a little bit more challenge in terms of instability, obviously. So again, you don't need to do this on a roller. You can do it flat on the floor. In the weight room, you would do this on a bench. I'm holding the 10-pound dumbbell on the ends. I'm stabilizing myself as best I can. And I keep the elbows in. I'm inhaling and exhaling. The elbows will tend to want to start jutting out. And as you fatigue, you may start moving at the shoulder joint. All right. But this is doing an isolation of the tricep, which is what we want. That's number 4, I believe. This is 5. This is 6, 7, and 8. You can do as many as 10 or 12. Then you bring the weight a little bit right about where the bottom of your breastbone is, and you do what it's called close grip chest press. Keep the elbows grazing the side of your body. Exhale, 7 and 8. Yeah? Now I'm just going to rest the weight here and talk to you a little bit. So you notice I had my arms approximately vertical, maybe a bit higher toward my head, and I was bringing the weight down toward my skull. That's what's called a brain crusher. If you bring your arms a little bit higher, which you can do because I'm on the roller, when you bend, you see the angle has opened up here at the armpit. These are a lot harder. I'm going to attempt to do it on the second set, okay? If you do this in the gym with a barbell, the grip, you use the Z bar, the bar that's kind of bent looking. You bring the hands very close together and you have the thumb on the same side as the finger. So you're not wrapping around, but you're on the same side. You do your brain crushers and then you wrap the thumb around the bar and you do your close grip chest press. Okay, you got that? Remember, you can always contact me and I can clarify that for you. So I'm going to hold the dumbbell, bring my arms a little bit further toward my head so that now when I bend my elbows, it touches the top of my head. You will feel this more at the bottom of the tricep toward the elbows, called the insertion. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, and I'm going to bring the weight over the lower part of my breastbone, and we do those close grip presses. I mean, I didn't change the grip, but you know what I mean. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, all right. So now I'm rolling off the roller. I'm actually going to lie here for a moment and let my back rest. This feels really great. All right, roll to my side. And we'll go on to our next tricep exercise, which is going to be a kickback, called a kickback. And I'm going to use, I'm going to use the 5-pound weight for this one. I can see I need to get some in between 5 and 10 to 8 pounds, because that would be ideal. All right, so here we are. Again, in the weight room, the bench is a little bit lower, but I still will put my knee up on the top of the chair. Have the non-working hand on the chair. Be sure that you avoid tucking your chin down. I'll move my hair so you can see my neck alignment. And you pull up, and you have the tricep and upper arm parallel to the floor. Let gaze straight ahead, and you're just, it's a more of a pulling movement. 3, 4, 5. So here, 6. You have to really feel your abdominals working to support the angle of your trunk. That was 8. Okay, I'm going to go to the other side. The same thing. I'm not going to recenter this chair because I'm going to do 2 sets. Look forward, push down with your supporting arm, pull up, and 1, 2, 3, slow on the return. 4, 5, pull your shoulder blades down. 6, 7, and 8. Yeah. I'm going to go back to my first side. So there's enough rest between sides. So you could pretty much go back and forth. A-I-M-H-O, in my humble opinion. Find your alignment, your Pilates alignment from your tail to the crown of your head. I don't even know why I said Pilates alignment. It's just good alignment, period. Hold it, lift that elbow, and here we go. I just unlocked my back knee a little bit. 3, 4. If you don't have weights, this is an easy one to do with rubber bands. You have to get the right positioning. And 8. Come back to my second side. Pull up that elbow. Your eye gaze will determine the positioning of your head. 2, 3, 4. Again, easy to elevate, so be careful of that. 6, 7, and 8. Beautiful. Okay. So there are many, many, many tricep exercises, but these are just some that are probably fairly easy to do at home. The final one I'm going to share with you is a seated tricep dip. I'm not really sitting, but you will start seated. Okay. And You bring your hand, this chair is a little bit narrow. I would like to be my hands a little bit wider, but this will have to suffice. So I'm just gonna scooch my feet forward so that when I bring my bottom off the chair, it's like I'm gonna scratch my back. And because of the leg position, your legs can kind of help you. You avoid sinking below the shoulder, below the tricep. That's pretty hard on your shoulder joint. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then you're right there to sit your booty back up. So of course, you'll feel your arms start to fatigue, and that's when you can use your legs to help you a little bit. But as you get stronger, you start walking your feet further and further away from you until they're straight. Until they're straight, but you're still like scratching your back on the edge of the chair. So your legs will help you way, way less. I'll kind of show you what that might look like. Okay, so I'm scooching away. Here we are. So my legs are a little further out. You see that? And then they're going to help you a little bit less. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, really good. And as your strength increases, you can start putting your feet actually up on little blocks, and eventually they will be parallel to the floor. And then after that, you can put an additional weight in your lap, like 5 pounds, 10 pounds. So there's no end to increasing your strength. So I hope that little tricep routine is handy for you. Should you decide to do the shoulders, remember you do shoulders first, triceps after that. And if you're doing chest, it's always chest first, then shoulders, then triceps. All right, ciao, ciao for now. Enjoy that.